Good afternoon, everyone. Global warming can be blamed on everything. And now we're going to need to include Major League Baseball games getting snowed out. Exceptional cold over the next 7 to 10 days, all the way through Canada and the US. April snowstorms continue, biggest in New York in 40 years. New England, 18 inches. Icy rains and sleet in Michigan. Snow totals being added into the top 10. Oh, wait, and Scotland's also snowing, and Ireland as well. Bet you didn't see that on the news. And let's take a look at the North Pole temperature forecast. Minus 27 degrees Celsius, or 16 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit. And while you're watching the video, please remember to subscribe to Adapt 2030 and click that bell so you can get the latest updates. Now this has to be the bait and switch of all time. Notice of the CO2 effects and the global warming mechanism of the settled science, pole position, extreme cold. I'm going to try to dig back into the earlier IPCC first, second, or third papers to see if we can find something similar to this, because I assure you at that time extreme cold was not at the top of the list of effects of anthropogenic global warming. Now we can just add in another effect right here. Delay of Major League Baseball opening days due to snow. CO2 must be responsible for this too. From the Pirates-Rockies game to the Mets-Phillies to the Yankees home opener. Perhaps we can just put a little circle above extreme cold there. Depths of the snow in Yankees Stadium to give you an idea. When they say postponed, it wasn't flurries. And digging through the web looking for more information, I did find a similar story from 2013. April 26, 17 Major League Baseball games canceled due to snow. And I have to ask, I wonder if this year is going to be longer and we'll get May delays. Let's stay in New York. Biggest April snowstorm, New York City, in nearly 40 years. A lot of images coming across social media. AccuWeather talking about Central Park. They also picked up some riders as well going through the city with different glimpses in video. Snow abounds across North America and Europe. Now taking a look at the next 7 to 10 days, colder but not dead of cold of winter air. So where do we draw the line of it being cold like winter air? But then I want you to see if this matches up with the Maunder minimum temperature reconstruction in the last grand solar minimum called the Maunder minimum. So notice that streak across the United States, Alaska warmer, below Greenland warmer, and then that extreme cool in the growing zones of our crops right now from Canada through the US. Let's look again. And the snow just keeps falling from the Great Lakes all the way to the New England states. 18 inches. And no, that's not an April Fool's joke. Sleet and freezing rain in Michigan. Snowstorms in Minnesota pushing this total into the top 10 in the last 127 years. Yeah, let's jump over to the UK. Scotland also receiving snow April 2nd. Weather warning. And I love how they say it's been extended before the mini heat wave hits this weekend. So you see how the media, they're always putting heat, 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 hot, hot, hot. Focus on the anomalous snows. But it's got to be heat. Extended heat's coming, but we're talking about a snow article, so it's good. Put that right at the top of global warming as well. Put that above the extreme cold, extreme snows late in the season. Got to be because of CO2. Inverness Outlanders also. Look how deep that is in the countryside. Oh, Ireland as well. Northern England and Ireland. Let's jump over to the North Pole. Media's telling you it's warm. It's a heat wave up there. Let's look at the weather forecast, temperature forecast. Today, April 4th, 2018, minus 27 degrees. That is 16 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit. I guess that is an absolute heat wave. Just get out the bikinis and board shorts. We're gonna barbecue up there. Oh, if we wouldn't be eaten by the population of the polar bears that's increased year upon year since the 1970s. I think there's 25,000 polar bears now. 5,000 in 1970. Anyway, we might get eaten while we're barbecuing in the heat wave up there. But thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. Smoke and mirrors abounds.